sorry to hear that you've been hurt. I don't think Kate caught your name.
I'm so sorry. I'm...
Oh, it's always hard to remember an alias when you've had a fright, isn't it? Well, there now. We're both defrocked. Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Miss Adler, I presume.
Oh, look at those cheekbones. I could cut myself slapping that face. Would you like me to try?
Right, this should do it. I've missed something, haven't I?
Please, sit down. Oh, if you'd like some tea, I can call the maid.
I had some at the palace.
I know.
Clearly.
I had a tea too in the palace, if anyone's interested.
Do you know the big problem with a disguise, Mr. Holmes? However hard you try, it's always a self-portrait.
You think I'm a vicar with a bleeding face?
I think you're damaged, delusional, and believe in a higher power. In your case, it's yourself. And somebody loves you. Well, if I had to punch that face, I'd avoid your nose and teeth too.
Could you put something on, please? Anything at all? Napkin.
Why? Are you feeling exposed?
I don't think John knows where to look.
No, I think he knows exactly where. Not sure about you.
I want to look at naked women. I borrowed John's laptop.
You do borrow my laptop.
I confiscated it.
Oh, never mind. We've got better things to talk about. Now tell me, I need to know. How was it done?
What?
The hiker with the bashed-in head. How was he killed?
That's not why I'm here.
No, you're here for the photographs. But that's never going to happen, since we're here just chatting anyway.
That story's not been on the news yet. How do you know about it?
I know one of the policemen. Well, I know what he likes.
Oh. And you like policemen?
I like detective stories and detectives. Brainy's the new sexy.
This is a car. The position of the car relative to the hiker at the time of the backfire, and the fact that the death blow was to the back of the head, that's all you need to know.
Okay, tell me, how was he murdered?
It wasn't.
You don't think it was murder?
I know it wasn't.
How?
The same way that I know the victim was an excellent sportsman, recently returned from foreign travel, and the photographs I'm looking for are in this room.
Okay, but how?
So they are in this room. Thank you. John, man the door, let no one in. Two men alone in the countryside, several yards apart, and one car.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the photos now.
No, looking takes ages. I'm just going to find them, but you're moderately clever and we've got a moment, so let's pass the time. Two men, a car, nobody else. Driver's trying to fix his engine. Getting nowhere. And the hiker's taking a moment, looking at the sky. Watching the birds? Any moment now, something's going to happen. What?
The hiker's going to die.
No, that's the result. What's going to happen?
I don't understand.
Oh, I'll try to.
Why?
Because you cater to the whims of the pathetic and take your clothes off to make an impression. Stop boring me and think. It's the new sexy.
The car's going to backfire.
There's going to be a loud noise.
So what?
Oh, noises are important. Noises can tell you everything. For instance... Thank you. On hearing a smoke alarm, a mother would look towards her child. Amazing how fire exposes our priorities. Really hope you don't have a baby in here. All right, John, you can turn it off now.
Said you could turn it off now. Give me a minute. Thank you.
Should always use gloves with these things, you know? Heaviest oil deposit's always on the first key used. That's quite clearly a 3, but after that, the sequence is almost impossible to read. Say for the make that it's a 6-digit code. Can't be a birthday, no disrespect, but clearly you were born in the 80s. 8's barely used, so...
I tell you the code right now. You know what? I already have. Think.
Hands behind your head on the floor. Keep it still.
Sorry, Sherlock.
Miss Adler on the floor.
Did you want me on the floor too?
No, sir. I want you to open the safe.
American. Interesting. Why would you care?
Sir, the safe now, please.
I don't know the code.
We've been listening. She said she told you.
Well, if you've been listening, you'll know she didn't.
I'm assuming I missed something. From your reputation, I'm assuming you didn't, Mr. Holmes.
For God's sake, she's the one who knows the code. Ask her.
Yes, sir. She also knows the code that automatically calls the police and sets off the burglar alarm. I've learned not to trust this one.
Mr. Holmes doesn't...
Shut up. One more word out of you, just one, and I will decorate that wall with the insides of your head. That, for me, will not be hardship. Mr. Archer, at the count of 3, shoot Dr. Watson.
What? I don't know the code.
1.
I don't know the code.
2.
She didn't tell me. I don't know it!
I'm prepared to believe you any second now. 3.
No, stop!
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Open it, please.
Vatican Cameos.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
He's dead.
Thank you. You were very observant
Observant.
and flattered.
Don't be.
Flattered.
There'll be more of them. They'll be keeping an eye on the building.